Certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Good Wednesday evening, Mid-Michigan. Chief Meteorologist Chris Easlick with your Wednesday forecast update. We're issuing a first alert weather day for Thursday for the possibility of strong to severe storms. The time frame we are most concerned about with those strong to severe storms is around 12 to 8 p.m. tomorrow. If we can tighten up that window with better information as we get into your Thursday, we will gladly do so. Right now, that's our general expectation. Damaging winds and hail, the main threats. But just like last week, we cannot rule out an isolated tornado. If that makes you a little bit more nervous, just know that most storms will not produce a tornado, and it looks like it's a very low chance, but it's one of those we just can't rule out completely. We do have a slight risk in place for the entire TV5 viewing area. That's more elevated than the usual isolated marginal risk, so this definitely has our attention, and this outlook has expanded quite a bit as we've gone through the last 24 hours. Before we get there, not too much to be concerned about tonight. A few showers here and there are passing through. Haven't got much confirmation that most of these are reaching the ground. Doesn't mean they aren't, but it shows they're probably very light, maybe some sprinkles, or some areas are just seeing extra cloud cover and they're not reaching the ground at all. Either way, they shouldn't be a big deal as they pass through tonight, and extra clouds will be the most likely scenario for most. Now tomorrow, the first of the showers could pass through during the morning, an occasional rumble of thunder. We are not expecting those showers to be severe. It's the ones that develop during the afternoon that we expect to be a little bit stronger, especially any cells that develop on their own away from any line structures. Those are the ones that are going to have the tendency to rotate a little bit more. Once they get into this line structure, the main threat will be damaging wind, and then eventually by late evening they'll start to move out and we'll start to quiet down into Friday. Friday looking like a pretty nice day overall, and looking like the rain chance will be spotty at best as we close out the work week, and we should get some sun back in the mix too. Here's the threats individually broken down. The tornado risk is an isolated risk, but if there is a better chance to see that tomorrow, it would be primarily around Bay City, Saginaw, the Thumb, and areas south of there. The farther north and west you go, the lower the risk for that. Hail is a possibility for the entire area, most likely in the area shaded in yellow for the hailstones that may be greater than 1 inch. And then winds, it's pretty much the same risk for everybody, with 60 to 70 mile-per-hour winds possible in storms tomorrow. Search for the TV5 weather app in your app store or on Google Play. We will have video updates as necessary through the day tomorrow, and it will also give you radar and up-to-the-minute alerts that are for your community. You can also customize those. Low temperatures tonight will be in the 50s and 60s, and then tomorrow we do expect our highs to be a mix of 70s and 80s. You will notice more humidity tomorrow. Your 7-day forecast shows temperatures will cool off slightly for Friday and Saturday, back up again by Sunday.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.